73, Lobos lose to BYU in an exhibition here at the pit tonight on a really exciting evening. I think while Lobo fans never want to lose and never want to lose to BYU, I think the majority of them are walking out of here with a good feeling tonight. Jeff Sabieta and Hunter Green, I don't know what you expected coming in tonight. Was this what you expected, better than expected?
You know, offensively, it is better than I expected. I didn't think the Lobos would play as well offensively. And the scoring they were able to get from Logwood in the paint, I just thought that was the big question mark was where are we going to get the points in the paint, and Logwood was able to produce those.
I thought it was more than I expected, and I thought there were some really good things that we saw from guys that we hadn't seen. I think you're going to love what you get from Anto Jackson, and I think you're going to love from Troy Simons. Simons defensively starts so much, doesn't he? And this was one of the plays that I think really electrified Lobo fans here in the pit tonight. BYU's got it now. Here comes T.J. Hawes in the front court. Stolen by Simon. Simon going down. Yoli Childs will watch him. Slam dunk by Simons. 50-49. Pickpocket and jam. It was a big play, and I thought he did a lot. And you mentioned his length. He's got a thick body, and he's a basketball player. You don't define him as a guard, right? He's a basketball player. He's a basketball player. No sponsors tonight on any of these, but if we had a player of the game for New Mexico, it would be an obvious one.
That would be Sam Logwood for sure. I mean, he had 23 points. He probably played the most minutes, tied with Firstinger at 26. Excuse me. Simons played 28 minutes.
Yeah, how about that?
I mean, this pace...
And Sam was in foul trouble.
Yeah, that's probably why. Otherwise, he would have probably played 28 minutes. But at this pace, I can't see a guy playing more than 28 minutes and being effective. But they played 11 guys. All 11 players played tonight. But the biggest, for me, out of the new guys was the freshman, McQuark. I mean, I really liked his play defensively. He had 6 points. And for a freshman to be thrown in against BYU, very impressive.
I thought McQuark was terrific. I thought Jackson was great. And but if we're going to have a player of the game, it's going to be Sam Logwood. Take a listen to one of Sam's little highlights tonight. 44-38, BYU's got the lead. Lobos have the ball. It's going to be triggered in by Anto Jackson. He flips it high to Logwood in the paint. Sam backs in, up and under, lay it up and in, and he's fouled. Beautiful move by Sam Logwood. I thought he was terrific on the block. I thought he was terrific on the perimeter, and that's good. The big question coming out of this is going to be the health of Connor McDougal. Right. I think that's a huge concern.
A big.
Connor,
we need him.
Well, there aren't a lot. And Connor turned his ankle in the first 4 minutes. We didn't see him again, so we'll certainly update you on that as the week goes on. Pleasure working with you, my friend. I really enjoyed this. I look forward to doing it again.
It was more than we thought. I mean, first of all, the fans that showed out brought energy. The players, the Lobos, the defensive energy, it was just fun to watch up and down. I didn't think they would be able to compete as well as they did against BYU, being so early in the season. A lot of new things, new system, new coach, new players. But it was fun, man. I enjoyed it.
I think you got a lot to be excited about Lobo basketball. Yes. I think you and Rob are going to have a really fun season watching this team. The pace is good, and the players are good enough to play the pace. Right. And they're only going to get better. This was an October exhibition. This was, I'm going to tell you, as impressive as anything, this was a group of guys who never played together and only had 12 turnovers. We watched Lobo teams the last bunch of years. That number was gigantic.
That's huge. I mean, at this pace, and then to be able to, like, all the new plays, new guys, and what my biggest concern has always been on the offensive end, the continuity. You know, you're playing 11 guys. It's like you look to your left, there's a new guy on the wing. You don't know. You know, it's like, how does he like to catch the ball? Is he gonna, I ball fake? Is he gonna come to me or not come to that kind of thing? So, very impressed. By the lack of turnovers at 12, only 12 for the game. That's
They're
pretty good.
Going to have to shoot at a better percentage, and they will. They'll get more comfortable offensively. I think McDougal not being there is a part of it. They didn't really make a lot of shots, right? They created, but not a lot of shots, and I think that'll come as well.
Yeah.
All right, final score. 79-73, New Mexico gets beat at home in an exhibition by BYU. Next up will be the opener, the regular season opener. It'll be here on the 11th of November. Northern New Mexico will be the opponent, and then Nebraska-Omaha will be in before you and I get to go down to Las Cruces and see that little rivalry game.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
That'll be a good time. I think you enjoyed what you heard today, or at least what you saw today. I hope you enjoyed what you heard. I think you enjoyed what you saw, and it was just a good night in the pit. Look forward to seeing you here in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
We'll open this thing for real against Northern New Mexico.
For real, that's right.
Final score for the final time tonight, New Mexico gets beat. BYU over New Mexico 79-73 for our engineer back in Jefferson City, Tanner Bishop, and my broadcast partner, Hunter Green. Do we want to do that?
Oh,
well,
hey,
Chelsea, yeah, let's do that. As we were just signing off, but let's do. I mean, we don't have, it's not a sponsored Delta Dental coach's comments, but this is a little surprise.
This is for charity, man. This is charity.
Hey, Tanner, this is for charity. You're going to have to work a couple extra minutes back in Jefferson City. Lobo basketball coach Paul Weir joins us. Paul, I don't know what you expected, what you saw, but I thought your team, for first time playing together, to only have 12 turnovers, and to play with that team down to the gun and have a chance to win, I thought they were pretty impressive.
I thought we fought hard. Obviously, losing is difficult no matter what it is. We just talked a little bit about that. I think some of the things we want to do this season, we did a good job of. We forced turnovers. I thought we actually rebounded offensively okay. We just couldn't make a shot tonight, so it's something we got to make sure we do a better job of. I mean, if 2 of those shots go down, I think it's a different game, but it just happened to be one of those nights. I think we were just anxious and nervous, and, some shots that usually go down didn't. But the rest of the game, I really don't have a lot to complain about. We need to clean it up, but to force those kind of turnovers over a veteran team like that, that's what we're trying to do. So there is some good, but losing sucks.
That's what we're just talking about. No, we thought the defense was great, and you created, but we just talked about.
And that'll come. The offense will come, and Coach, you would agree that it's new for a lot of guys, and the energy, like I said, the nerves.
Sure.
But as they got settled in, even in the second half, I thought they were more comfortable in taking the jump shots.
Agreed. A lot of them, we had a few there down the stretch in the second half. They were great looks. I mean, they go down, and it's different, like I said. But it is what it is. We got to find a way to make those and make big shots when it counts.
Thoroughly impressed with Troy Simons and with what Antno did out there, and not to just signal out those two, but
sure.
I thought there was so much energy, and especially what they do defensively to start what you want to do offensively.
Yeah, no, our energy on defense was good. Obviously, it got a little tough with Connor going down and then Joe fouling out. We got a little light up front, had to play those freshmen. But Antino and Troy do bring a lot of energy on defense. Other guys do as well, but they were good tonight. They pressured the ball.
And I thought, there was no question we had the guard play coming in. The big question mark was how are we going to get points in the paint.
Good point.
And Sam Logwood brought it.
No question. He just really embraced the position we put him at. We moved him to a forward spot and kind of put him in some situations to make plays, and that's what Sam's really good at. And, we didn't make a lot of shots, but having those shooters around the floor really opens it up for him to play one-on-one, and that's what we're trying to do.
We thought his confidence was so much better, and his passion. I mean, it's an exhibition game of both. He 4 fouls, 2 of them offensive, right? That he hated. But yet you put him back in, and you put him in early with all the foul trouble, probably out of necessity. Yeah. And I thought he handled it well.
Yeah, I didn't want to, but Connor going down there in the first minute he was in just kind of put us in a bit of a bind, and we tried to play the freshmen, but they were just struggling. It was their first game out.
Yeah, Connor. Ankle, is that what it was?
Yeah, we're just being precaution. I don't think it's anything serious. We just didn't want to risk bringing him back in. It's too early for stuff like that.
Appreciate you coming down.
Thank
we'll do
you.
it again in 2 weeks for real.
Yep.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
That's Paul Weir, Lobo basketball coach. His first game as the Lobo coach, and he's right, man. It's an exhibition. Losing sucks. I think that's exactly what you want to hear out of your coach.
Yep.
Right? It's an exhibition. Yeah, we look good, but losing sucks.
No, I mean, you could tell the competitive spirit of this team. It comes from the head. It comes from the head coach. And you could just in our interview, you could sense, hey, we did some things well, but, he's disappointed that they lost the game. But yeah, you could just feel the competitive spirit that this head coach has.
All right, now we're done.
Yep.
We're all done walking out the door, and they bring down the coach. Tanner, sorry about that, but hope you enjoyed hearing from Lobo basketball coach Paul Weir. For our broadcast engineer in Jefferson City, Tanner Bishop. For Speedy here on site as our engineer and producer at Dreamstyle Arena. And for my broadcast partner, Hunter Green, I'm Jeff Symbieta in for Robert Portnoy tonight. Glad to be with you. The final score for the final time, BYU beats New Mexico 79-73. We will speak with you next on November 11th for the season opener against Northern New Mexico. Have a great